Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year, because you know this happens at least once a year, once every other year, once every 5 years. The United States government, instead of cleaning up their mess and actually paying teachers what they deserve, providing programs and resources for disenfranchised communities, providing cool after-school programs for kids to do, things that actually matter that would improve society. Instead of doing that, we're gonna blame today's problems on video games. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is back, world-renowned heroin abuser, head of health department in the United States, says the US government is looking at the connection between video games and gun violence because what else could it possibly be? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A heroin addict says the reason that there is tons of violence in the United States is not because we don't take mental health seriously, not because we don't do something about the economy. We've had the worst jobs report in the fucking decade. Not because of that, not because we're not helping people. Because, when people get desperate, they do desperate things. Not that. It's the fucking Call of Duty and the Grand Theft Auto. Like a dog gnawing on a particularly tasty bone, the U.S. government is once again trying to link violent video games to violence in the real world. In a press conference following the release of the Make Our Children Healthy Again report conducted by the Make America Healthy Again Commission, aka MAHA. Yeah, for seeing the Amanda show. I wish you used to do that shit. Of course, U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services, heroin addict Robert F. Kennedy, because that's right, he is a fucking heroin addict, said the ongoing scourge of gun violence in the country could be the result of many factors, including video games. Kennedy said the sudden onset of violence began in the 1990s, which apparently finds inexplicable because we had lots of guns when we were kids, and this sort of thing never happened. We had comparably the same number of guns. Nobody was doing that, Kennedy said. We had gun clubs at my school. Kids brought guns to school and we were encouraged to do so, and nobody was walking into schools and shooting people. This shit is so fucking annoying because there's a certain side of the United States that believes this stupid ass propaganda. These niggas act like violence and crime didn't exist before video games became popular. Video games really became popular like mid-90s. That's when it started going mainstream. It existed before, but they're acting like since the rise of Street Fighter 2 and Super Mario, there was no violence before. So apparently, according to this nigga, so the Mafia video game that just came out? According to this heroin addict, the Mafia didn't exist before the fucking video game. Have you guys seen the Bronx in the fucking 70s and 80s, the South Bronx? I'm not trying to be, normally I'm trying, this is contextual. I'm not cracking New York jokes. Have you guys seen what New York used to look like back in the day? What the fuck are we talking about? Chicago and Al Capone? And that was due to a lack of education and a lack of resources. Still the same issue that we got going on today. So sitting here acting like, video games is the cause of all this problem. What the fuck are you talking? That's by this dumbass logic. The nigga who assassinated Abraham Lincoln is because he played Duck Hunt. How is that possible when Duck Hunt didn't come out for another 200 years? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Apparently the nigga that shot RFK in the head when he was going down the street in fucking Dallas is because he played fucking Call of Duty, according to this fucking heroin addict, because that's exactly what it is. This is why people are making fun of this fucking country, man. It's tired. Duck Hunt the president. Ain't no way. Apparently the person who assassinated MLK, that nigga was playing NBA 2K, apparently. I don't know. At what point do these conversations, it's just lazy, it's tired, it's a distraction from the real issues going on. And there's a lot of real issues going on. That's why there's a lot of interesting things going on in the news today. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Anyways, other news. Interesting times, man. Interesting times in America. The close-ups are crazy. Ghost of Yote director, because since we're talking about, video games being violent, Ghost of Yote director, this is a violent video game, Nate Fox says the entire studio celebrated when Grand Theft Auto 6 was delayed to next year. That was a great yay. I saw another article that said that the Ghost of Yote team, they popped champagne when they found out that Grand Theft Auto got delayed because they didn't have to compete with them. That shit is funny. I thought this was funny. I just wanted to highlight it because freaking like Grand Theft Auto 6 really is the Kendrick Lamar of gaming. Not artistically, but like it's the boogeyman. Like niggas is like, oh, you better get out there. And like, it's understandable. Like if you launch the same day as Grand Theft Auto 6, you're fucking crazy. Like, so I thought that was funny. Motherfuckers was popping champagne. They said, yes, the holiday season is ours. The certified boogeyman. So like, it turns out because there was like articles like 6 months ago that were coming out that were saying studios were scared of Grand Theft Auto. And that's why we didn't get a lot of release dates until 6 months into the year. And it turns out those rumors are true. These studios were not wanting that fade with GTA 6. So this shit was fucking funny. I thought I'd highlight that. Also, in regards to Ghost of Yote, Sucker Punch, also the creators of Sly Cooper. If you're fans of Sly Cooper, don't expect one anytime soon. Ghost of Yote co-director Nate Fox says that only 10% of Sucker Punch Productions would be really excited to develop a new Sly Cooper game. It's been a long time since Sly Cooper came out.
Hypothetically, if you had like an all-hands meeting at Sucker Punch tomorrow and you said, next game, it's a new Sly Cooper, what percentage of the studio would say, yeah?
10%?
What?
It's been a long time, Ben, since Sly Cooper has come out.
Hypothetically.
There you have it. That's the director from Sucker Punch. He said nobody cares about Sly Cooper. And to be fair, I would like a new Sly Cooper game. I like the last Sly Cooper game, Sly Cooper 4. It was made by a different studio. They gave it to a different studio. It wasn't made by Sucker Punch. It was the time traveling one. I think it came out on PS4. It ended on a cliffhanger, but I like the game. So like me personally, I would like another Sly Cooper game. But to be fair, earlier in the stream, I did bring up the chart of the best-selling games in the last 20 years, and Sly Cooper was not on that list. They say that only 10% of Sucker Punch Studios actually wants to make it. He's trying to make it seem like the devs are just not interested. But if Sly Cooper was a super high-selling game on the PlayStation, I think they'd be pretty motivated. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure Ghost of Yote is. It was one of the most pre-ordered. It was in the top 15 most pre-ordered this year, which is, in my opinion, Ghost of Yote should be the #1 at least top 5. It should be in the top 5 most pre-order games, but it wasn't. It was fucking Call of Duty and some other goofy shit because you niggas don't play no fucking games, bro. And I'm gonna fry the fuck out the PlayStation Nation if Ghost of Yote is not in the top 5 the month it comes out. But did you see the Q&A video? Not the full thing. I only seen this clip. We can't monetize Sly Cooper. Just be honest, bro. Well, no, I don't think. Well, yeah, If you're saying it in the sense of like just general unit sales, yeah. Because I'm gonna say the only way you can monetize Ghost of Yote is the unit sales too. But yeah, they just don't make a lot of money off of it. And it goes back to the conversation I was saying earlier. People say they want more games like this, but then they don't buy them. And if you want, like, you can love it artistically all you want. I love Sly Cooper. I bought Sly Cooper. I have the Sly Cooper collection on the PS Vita, and I have Sly Cooper on the PS4, the new one. So I have all the Sly Cooper games. I support Sly Cooper. How many of you do, though? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. People say one thing, they do another, and then they wonder why they don't get more of what they claim they love. It's like saying, it's like a pizza shop opening in your neighborhood, the mom and pops. They got the best pizza in town, but you keep going to fucking Domino's. And then a year later, the mom and pops got the best pizza in town. Everybody says it. They all been there at least once, but they don't give returning business, right? Then niggas on fucking Facebook and Twitter tweeting, RIP mom and pop's pizza shop. You claimed you loved it, but you didn't frequent it because you went to Domino's, bro. Like, shit is crazy. Crash 5 with Spyro would have been dope. Another Spyro would have been lit. You said, here it is. How long is this video? This shit 11 minutes.
Are you?
I don't care about 125 questions. I only wanted to cover this because of the Sly Cooper shit. We need the Legend of Starfy remake. What the fuck is that? Legend of Starfy? I've never heard of that. Legend of Starfy. Oh, this is a DS game. That's why I didn't own a DS. I wasn't familiar with that. Is this valid, chat? Someone in the YouTube chat said we need a remake of the Legend of Starfy. Is this valid? I didn't play this game. I didn't have a DS. I'm not too familiar. Someone in the chat says Starfy. Meh. Heck nah. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a GameStop bargain bin game, but I mean, if you like it, we love it. Like, I don't know. Oh shit. I'm too young. I don't know. I don't know that one, y'all. I'm not too. I came back for the 3DS, but I didn't have a DS. Other news: Black Ops 7. Here are 8 things we've learned about the multiplayer. Why am I covering this? Because Call of Duty top 10, the top 20 best-selling games on PlayStation in the last 20 years, like 15 of them were Call of Duty. So I know you guys care. So I know you say you don't, but we're gonna cover what's going on here. And lead up to Black Ops 7's release in November, Activision has released a new video in which developers from Treyarch shared key new insights into what to expect from the multiplayer. Senior producer Brittany Perillo and the design director Matt Sconce discussed a range of topics in this video, including whether or not Black Ops 7 will have manual doors. Man, let's just watch the fucking video then. Hold on. Release the new video. Go to the video. Fuck it. Oh, it's only 3 minutes. Say less. Just watch the video. Let's go to the horse. We go straight to the source.
I'm Brittany Perillo, senior producer at Treyarch.
Matt Sconce, design director, back again to answer some of your questions. Let's get right into it.
Will map pacing be different or better than Black Ops 6?
Black Ops 7 is a brand new game, and with that comes...
Yo, who asked this fucking question? What does that mean? Will the map pacing be different? You mean the map structure? Will they be traditional 3-lane? What does that mean? This is a terrible question.
Brand new maps. We're bringing 18 multiplayer maps at launch.
And an evolution of Omni movement. So with that comes a little bit of a change in pace. And of course, our maps have accounted for that.
We wanted to make sure we were giving players a chance to catch their breath before they jump right into the next engagement.
More 3...
Not only was that question stupid, that they said we got 18 maps. What? Okay. God damn, bro. Listen, man, let me tell y'all something. If y'all want some life advice, real shit, become a better question asker. Because kind of going back to what we were talking about earlier, it's okay to say that you don't know things. The best way to get around the fact that you don't know something is become better at asking questions so that you can receive the info that you need. That was an awful question. And they gave an answer that didn't answer any fucking thing, bruh. So don't be afraid to say you don't know something. Over time, you'll get better at answering. Because I would have specifically asked how many of those maps will have a traditional 3-lane structure that people know and love from the old Call of Duties. Because the past maps, the last couple games, the maps just been all over the fucking place. There's been no flow to them. What the fuck does it mean? Will the maps have a nice pace to them, nigga? What are we playing, Forza?
Yes, please.
Oh, we got you. All of our maps we design from the start with 3-lane.
Oh, this person did ask. Okay, my fault. This person did ask. That other person's stupid.
And then sometimes we'll break those rules.
Shout out to this
if
person.
There's something really fun or unique. We're definitely focusing on path clarity and really just getting back to the fundamentals of that Treyarch design style. Can we
Thank God. Red card was trash. Thank God.
get more colorful maps like we used
Yeah, awful questions yield awful answers, and that's why it's important to get better at asking questions.
to back in the day?
Yes, we can. I think we've seen some of that through the direct and some of the map videos that we've put out. Maps like Homestead and looking up and seeing the Aurora Borealis up in the sky is really awesome in Black Ops 7.
Our face-off and gunfight coming back.
They never went away for us, so sure, they are coming back. We're trying to make sure that some of those maps that maybe just worked specifically for a gunfight or a face-off in the past, we want to really try to make sure that those maps can serve more purposes.
Yeah, some of our first face-off maps in Cold War, like Diesel, were tailored for Core 6v6 gunfight and face-off. Similar to what we've seen in Black Ops 6 with Nomad, those maps that can be played for multiple modes as well has gotten a lot of success. So we're trying to really bring those same principles to these designs.
Are we getting more
Type shit.
medium-sized maps?
Yeah, so we're gonna have more medium or standard size 6v6 maps at launch.
Some of the learnings that we took from Black Ops 6 and applied to Black Ops 7 was looking at the size of our maps in general. So in Black Ops
Why don't they just make Call of Duty Modern Black Ops? What does that even mean?
7, we'll have fewer tiny maps and fewer larger maps. How many small maps at launch?
So you've got 4 maps that are specifically designed for both face
every question about the maps?
and Core 6v6 modes. So we're really focusing on making sure those are intentional for launch.
Yep, and one
At least it's on Game Pass? No, that's facts.
you'll be able to play in the beta coming up soon.
Are we getting more Black Ops 2 remasters?
We are going to get some more Black Ops 2 remasters. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but I have been reading the replies.
Not the Black
and
Newton
some
with the
of
sub.
you have guessed correctly. Will there be Black Ops 2 competitive maps for CDL?
Yes, there will be. So you've already seen
must be a
Raiden
map-only
Express,
Q&A.
and we are expecting to have some more coming out post-launch.
Yep. Well, it's always a conversation with our
Can we get some gameplay? Spoiler alert, it's going to look like fucking Black Ops 6. That's why they're not showing it.
partners at CDL on what maps are going to end up being in the pool. We would absolutely love to see some of those Black Ops 2 remasters. And I will say that one of the ones that is coming back for the first time since Black Ops 2 was a competitive map in Black Ops 2. It was played in Search and Destroy, and I'll leave you with that.
So if you're wondering why there's a lack of innovation in games, look at the question that was just asked. We're on Black Ops 7. All these questions should be surrounded around what's new in the game. You should be selling me the game. And when given a chance to do an AMA with the developers and ask any questions, someone got up there and asked how many things will be remastered. Do you know why? Because human beings say they want one thing. Once again, I'm gonna keep going back to this. People say they want something and then do something completely different. Most of the time when people are given the choice, people will choose what's familiar versus what's new because people fear what's new. That's why, and this is an extreme example, but that's why some people end up in abusive relationships because they fear what's out there for them more than what they know. They fear the chaos outside than the chaos inside. Buy new fucking games, guys. Jesus Christ. I want to know what's new about Black Ops 7. And these niggas talking about, well, how many maps are going to be remastered? Who gives a fuck? Nigga, we know Nuketown's going to be there. What gameplay features are going to be in here? Jesus.
One of my favorites will have you thinking.
You said, so chaos control? Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, so Sonic? Fuck up, bro. Shout out to Senpai with the sub.
We do have some automatic doors, just like we did in Black Ops 2.
Asking about doors. What?
At the start of development, our goal was to drastically reduce the number of manual doors we had in our.
He was asking about doors.
We did a door count, and I think we had about six.
6 or 7. Yeah.
6 doors. So then we had a door meeting, and we said,
Behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. And then I kicked the door down, and I said, let's delete all of these doors. So no manual doors in Black Ops 7 multiplayer.
No more locked doors.
For post-launch support.
Oh my God. Oh my God. These be the same people that be complaining about greed, corporate greed. I can't stand how corporate greedy fucking Activision is. You spent time during an AMA asking, what else can I buy? Then I'm an asshole for when I bring this shit up.
Usually want maps, so I'm told.
Yep, I want maps.
And of course, we've got a lot of new maps coming up.
In addition to maps, of course, we're going to have a ton of content throughout post-launch. One of my favorite weapons is going to be coming up very shortly. I think it is one that our fans will go ballistic for.
It's been really fun answering your questions about multiplayer maps, and
it was only fun because the questions was easy as fuck. Like, they looked at them list of questions. They said, "Ooh, this is gonna be an easy one." Yo, shout out to ACAT with the sub. Yeah, and in gaming, it's very prevalent. People want old stuff to come back so bad instead of experiencing new things. Pokemon's a big example. Arceus was something new and the fans killed it. Well, I think sometimes when you try something new, it's not necessarily they don't like it because it's new. It's because it also could be new and poor execution too. I don't know. I didn't play Arceus, so I can't speak on that. But yeah, I get what you're saying. And yeah, that's why I said that's why you keep seeing repeatedly the best-selling games on PlayStation were all Call of Duty, Rockstar games, and then you had like a little bit of Spider-Man mixed in there. And the reason I say Rockstar games is because Grand Theft Auto appeared. I mean, Red Dead Redemption is Grand Theft Auto on a fucking horse, bro. So like Grand Theft Auto appears all throughout the list. People like the same things over and over and then complain about a lack of variety. The variety you were never going to buy. It is the same exact thing as when you go to a restaurant and we all got that one friend. All that you could go to Chili's on a Monday, and on Friday you guys hang out and go to a mom and pops. And it doesn't matter whether you go to Chili's or the mom and pops, they're getting the fucking chicken tenders. It's the same shit. They're getting the chicken. These are chicken tender gamers. You heard about the patent Nintendo put out for the Combat Power World? Nah, I didn't. Did they choose what questions to answer, or are they really what people want to know? Yeah, it could be they were making up the questions, or they only took the easy questions. It could be that. You're right. Also, I feel like I heard most people say they liked Arceus. I could be wrong. I'm not too in tune with the Pokemon community, but I feel like I saw more people saying they liked it. Now the performance, I don't know about all that. Next article. Borderlands. Oh, Borderlands 4 crashes during Conan O'Brien's Clueless Gaming episode. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Borderlands 4 ships in just a few days, meaning Gearbox and 2K's marketing team are now working overtime to promote the game and secure a strong first week after launch, the most important week in terms of sales for most titles. What could be seen as a spanner in the works for them, however, is the latest episode of Conan O'Brien's Clueless Gamer Show, during which Borderlands 4 unexpectedly crashed, with a notification also revealing it had done so several times off camera as well. Look. When does the crash happen? They got a timestamp? It's only 8 minutes. They doing good promotion. The reviews come out Friday. Game crashing in a promotional video is amazing. No, the fact that they put it in there is
here, and welcome to
the amazing part. Oh wait, is this the crash right here? I think I found it.
Well, actually, for me, this is pretty good.
Great.
And this gives me a sight, right?
No, that's the left trigger. You could hold LB, which is the top thing there.
This is an interesting way to promote your game, because as a gamer, I'm not gonna lie. I've never said to myself, oh man, I hope Conan O'Brien plays that. Does he, maybe I'm ignorant. Does he generate sales for y'all? Like, have you ever bought a game because Conan O'Brien played it? Like,
yeah, hold that.
Wait, what?
There it goes.
Just went to.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, you crashed the game?
How?
I
crashed the game.
I've never seen this crash.
This is
before.
fantastic.
I've never seen this crash.
I crashed the game. Sorry, Borderlands 4.
I've never seen this crash the game. Brian, do you want to come over here and talk?
Something's off about that. Hold up.
How? I crashed the game.
I saw multiple crashes. Right there. Multiple crashes detected. The game has crashed more than once recently. Restoring default settings may fix the issue. Has anybody seen this pop up before? I've never seen this pop up before. Is this real? Or is this like trolling? I haven't. This could be them trolling. And if that's the case, I would ask, why would you do that? Because Conan mad confused. It's an Unreal error code. Oh, so it only pops up on the Unreal launcher or some shit like that. So this is real then. Unreal Engine crash. It is real. Interesting. Yeah, my thing is, why wouldn't you edit that out? I'm not gonna lie, that's not a good look for your game. That worries me. Granted, I got the PlayStation version, so I'm not too worried about it. But if I'm on PC, I'm not gonna lie, I would wait for the reviews to come out. I'm kind of side-eyeing it. I'm kind of side-eyeing it. I would wait for the reviews to come out for the PC version, bro. That's not fucking funny. I mean, it is, but it isn't. You pre-ordered? Nah, I gotta connect. So I got it for the low, bro. I gotta connect. So can't really tell y'all too much. I can't really tell y'all too much. In other news, rumor news, Dead Island 3 is seemingly confirmed in development by Dam Buster Studios. In their message thanking Dead Island fans for the franchise's 14th anniversary, they state, Dam Buster Studios are already carving out what comes next. For now, the details stay under wraps. The outbreak is far from over. So, I mean, I was going to say that doesn't guarantee it's Dead Island 3, but the fact that they said that the outbreak is far from over, that probably means Dead Island 3. I'm not going to lie, Dead Island 2 was ass. I got a crazy glitch during the first boss fight and I uninstalled that shit. I was like, this wasn't worth the 10-year wait. But that's my opinion. Are y'all excited for, would y'all be excited for Dead Island 3? You hungry? I'm almost done. Do we care? No. Chat saying no. Dying Light is better. I agree. Dying Light is better. Yeah, this is one of those ones like, Dead Island 2 wasn't like terrible. It just wasn't good. It was just like a 6 out of 10. I was like, not really. It just wasn't worth the 10-year wait, I would say. But hey, if one gets announced, you heard it here first if you're into it. Here's a roundup of every exciting new game from the Acclaim showcase. Them putting exciting new game in quotations makes me think this shit was ass. The dismemberment was fun to see, not gonna lie. See, we found somebody that I know somebody out there like it. It wasn't for me. Grid Beat, the console release confirmed. What is this? I guess there was an Acclaimed press conference or something. Is the trailer not gonna play? Fucking play, bitch. Damn, I miss Acclaim. The only game I remember Acclaim published was Turok. Other than that, I don't remember anything else from them. This is what we're launching with. I see why he put it in quotation marks if that's the first thing they showed, because nothing. Basketball Classics coming soon to the Nintendo Switch. You think a new Dead Rising could be good? If they do Dead Rising correct. The last Dead Rising was ass. Dead Rising 3? That was the last one, right? That one was like super gray. Dead Rising has to be like the first two games. Bright, colorful, silly, interesting boss fights, like a fun world to explore. Add co-op to it too. That'd be fire. There was a fourth one? It was 4. Rising. Oh, that shit must have been ass. I don't remember that shit. There was a fourth game? 2016? I didn't play this shit. Was it good? It was mad forgettable. 3 was fire? Really? I did not like 3. Have you heard Gears of War was selling poorly with PlayStation users? Kind of disappointing. Really? Gears of War PlayStation sales. Shout out to you. Chat, ladies and gentlemen, I was wrong about something. You know, here on this stream, the PlayStation Nation loves to buy Xbox exclusives, but I was wrong. I thought they were going to eat up Gears of War. They didn't. So it turns out PlayStation niggas just like to play Sea of Z's and that Ant Simulator game, fucking Grounded 2. They like to play Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Despite ending the console war, Gears of War Reloaded apparently isn't selling well on the PlayStation. After years of constant will they and won't they, Gears of War finally made its way to the PlayStation consoles via Gears of War Reloaded, yet another remaster of the original Gears of War, complete with multiplayer and enhanced visuals. In the lead up to its release, gamers on PS5 got to take part in the Reloaded beta, where they learned firsthand just how different the Gears of War experience is compared to, say, Call of Duty. However, that early enthusiasm apparently hasn't resulted in sales, if numbers from an analytics firm are to be believed. PlayStation players aren't showing up. As first spotted by WCCF Tech, as a whole, Gears of War Reloaded has reportedly crossed over 1.3 million players. However, many of those are not coming directly from PlayStation, so it's Xbox people playing it. Rather, Elliott notes that approximately 259,000 copies have sold on the Sony console, with the bulk of the downloads, nearly 80%, coming from the Xbox side. Because I'm gonna say, for like a remake, 1.3 million in only like the first 2 weeks, like that's good. But it's the fact that it's still mostly Xbox people buying it. That's interesting. It doubly worth noting that Reload is on Game Pass, making it actual full price sales a lot lower altogether. That makes sense too. I can't be mad at PlayStation people but not buying this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the reason is, but I can't be mad at them not buying this for once, just because this shit fucking sucks. I'm not gonna lie. This is coming from a Gears head. I grew up playing Gears. I streamed this once with the boys. It just was off. If you were in that stream, the game was lagging. It was fucking lagging like a motherfucker. Yeah, it was remake slop. And then the hit detection was really bad. It didn't feel like Gears. I was like, yeah, this ain't it. I was like, I hope this is not what we have. I hope this is not what we can expect from Gears of War Emergence. So like, I'm gonna give the PlayStation Nation a pass on this one. This felt different from the original Gears. They did something to the hit detection on the shotgun. And I know they fucked it up because I did see an article that they've patched it twice. They've been changing it. Apparently they changed how the shotgun was from the beta to the full release and they buffed it. See? So they changed the mechanics from the original version, because I'm like, this doesn't feel like Gears. But the lag was just terrible, man. So I can't be mad at the PlayStation Nation for not buying this. Like, if you're seeing the reviews and people are saying it's mid, it wasn't worth the wait, I can't be mad at that. I'm a Gears fan, and after I watched you guys play it, I was like, I'll wait till it goes on sale. And it's on Game Pass. I mean, if it's on Game Pass, try it out. But I think the real test will be Emergence Day. Also, I feel like Microsoft kind of just dropped this game. I feel like they heavily promoted Grounded and Sea of Z's. Because you remember when they first announced Xbox games are coming to PlayStation, they were really promoting those games. Even Forza a little bit, but I feel like with Gears of War, they just kind of put it out. So we'll see what Emergence Day, but I can't get mad at people on PlayStation not playing this shit. It wasn't a good remake. I have the Ultimate Edition on Game Pass, so what's the point? Type shit. PlayStation Nation on top? No, we seen what you niggas buy. You want me to bring up that chart again? Top 20 games in the last 20 years. 15 of them are Call of Duty. The other 5 are fucking Spider-Man and Grand Theft Auto. Like, no, you niggas is not off the hook. No. Like, I said I give you a pass on this one. Yeah, you want me to bring up the numbers? Like, we see what y'all be fucking buying. He's like, you think I'm playing for the people who just came in here? Let me find it. Let me find the chart real quick. It's right here. I got it saved. If you missed it earlier in the stream, these are the top best-selling PlayStation, the top 20 games from 1995 to July of 2025. Ain't nothing but Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto. This is the list right here. We got the numbers on you niggas, bruh. You said, wow, yeah, people be talking about gaming is dead. No, your fucking taste in gaming is dead. Ball and gun gamers, the loudest in the fucking industry, but be the most goddamn wrong. And that's the source, Sarcana. I've read their articles. They do good data research, bruh. This is what you niggas buy. You say you want sleeping dogs, but the data says you sleep on that dog. Instead, you buying Call of Duty, more Call of Duty, more Call of Duty, more Spider-Man, more Call of Duty, more Grand Theft Auto. We don't want to hear it. And Grand Theft Auto on a horse. That's what y'all buying. Somebody in the comments said, no wonder we can't get Bloodborne at 60 FPS. Right. Look at the standards of game. Fuck Bloodborne at 60 FPS. This is why 60 FPS is not a standard as a whole and certain other things. Look at what's considered the standard for gaming. When you have a chicken tender diet, you can't expect the chef to know how to cook up something good. I just got here. Is Silksong position on the charts yet? Nah, Silksong just came out, but Silksong will probably be one of the better selling games of the year because I know they sold 500,000 the first day. So I wouldn't be shocked if Silksong cracks at least like 3 million because it started off hot unless it slows down significantly, because it could be a case where all the people who really wanted it bought it day one and then it slow down, but at bare minimum it's cracking at least 1 million. You said save that shit. Matter of fact, yeah, you're right. I should say this shit. Let me say this to my favorites. Let's see, top PlayStation games 20 years. So now everyone I want to reference it. Let's see, top PlayStation games right there. Now whenever I reference, I'm gonna put it right in them. I'm like, all right, let me pull something up on you nigga. I'm bookmarking the data on you fuck niggas, bro. He said that's ammo right there. Yeah, for anybody who want to question me, really, let me see, yo. This is what we need to start doing, bro. I'm gonna start a new series where for niggas who think gaming is dead, what we gonna do is we're gonna hop in a Discord call, whoever wanna volunteer, and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna need you to screen share your fucking PlayStation or your Xbox onto the Discord, and we gonna look at your purchases over the last 5 years. If I see nothing but Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto, you buy Grand Theft Auto 3 times? Why? It's a digital version, man. But they got the enhanced edition, nigga. That shit enhanced is different. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. This version allowed me to get on the T Grizzly server. What up, Hez? I couldn't do that before. Good news for all 2 people who care about the BR version of Battlefield 6. Yeah, the T Grizzly bundle. I know you said you don't have time for Hollow Knight, but what about a first impression? Nah, I don't want to start it because then if I really like it, then I'm going to want to finish it. And both Siggy and Watts said that game hard as hell. I'm not in the mood to play no hard as game. I'm not saying I'll never play it because it's on Game Pass. And I'm also not going to rule it out completely. It's just like, bruh, I just feel like I'm overwhelmed, bro. I'm overwhelmed. And we got a yap. Battlefield 6 Battle Royale ring will instantly kill anyone caught in it. There's no jumping in and out, and no one is using for cover. No walking through it. Sounds like you ducking to me. When you gonna fight Radon the consort, Cammy? So that nigga can give you a kiss. In turn, you get joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. You gotta play Elden Ring to know. We finally got a few details about the incoming Battlefield Battle Royale mode, which was teased during Battlefield 6's reveal event and rumored to be a free-to-play mode coming sometime after the October launch. In a Steam post about the upcoming Battlefield Labs test for the mode, the developers explain how they intend to fuse the Battle Royale format with the core Battlefield pillars of class-based squad play, tactical destruction, and vehicle combat. One unusual detail is to deliver instant death to anyone caught in the circle that closes around the map. We set out to bring the most dangerous ring in gaming to Battle Royale that instantly kills players upon contact, wrote the dev team. With urgent warnings as the fire approaches, soldiers will be pushed into more intense firefights as the game space continues to shrink. There's no jumping in and out of it, no using it for cover, no walking through it. If you get caught in it, you're done. We're excited to see how the ring affects the pace of the game and how it creates spontaneous showdowns. So basically, it seems like it's going to be very balls to the wall, which might appeal to the Call of Duty crowd. It might be fun. It is different that it'll insta-kill you, but is this enough to retain everybody's you know, attention. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not buying Battlefield 6 to play BR. BR was cool, you know, 8 years ago when it first came out, but you know, just doesn't do it for me. I tried to get into it with Splitgate 2 and it was cool, but you know, I wasn't motivated to grind the shit. We need something new. We need a new trend in gaming, man. We need a new trend. Let me see what this article is issue linked. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company pick up a patent on summoning a character and letting it fight one another. So they're patenting the idea of Pokemon. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company have jointly secured a patent involving summoning a character and letting it fight another. It's reminiscent of what we see in the Pokemon games where players can send creatures out to battle. A few days ago, the United States Patent and Trademark Office approved the filing, which is for patent number 12 million blah 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 blah, that also ties in with separate patent number 12 million blah 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 related to smooth switching of riding objects mechanism. The thought here is that Nintendo is registering new patents or modifying others so they can further combat Power World. On top of that, it could deter other games from competing. However, the idea of summoning a character and letting it fight another could apply to many different titles that's already been released. Now, yeah, I was about to say, is this patent going to be retroactive? Is it going to go after other games that are inspired by Pokemon? I don't like this. It pains me to say this because it's fucking Nintendo. I'm all for supporting and protecting your IP, but the thing is, the IP is Pokemon, meaning you can't use the Kanto region, you can't use Pikachu, but collecting monsters and making them battle, I don't think you should be allowed to fucking patent that idea. That's stupid, bro. The IP is Ash Ketchum, but not the catching the creatures and stuff like that, because I feel like that could stifle creativity and innovation. Because what this is going to do is this is going to crack down on competition, right? If nobody else is allowed to make like it could hurt Digimon type shit. If this is going to crack down on competition, there can never be another type of creature capturing game, which also allows Nintendo to get lazy. They could just put out whatever the fuck they want. They're basically getting rid of competition. A list of, goddamn, this nigga got a whole goddamn list. Jesus Christ. RIP. Yeah, so I don't like this shit. This is actually similar to what Warner Bros did with the Nemesis system. I just don't like the idea of patenting gameplay mechanics. You can patent the actual IP, but like a general idea, I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like this, bro. This is an L for Nintendo. And I think it's especially corny because Power World's dead. Power World is not a threat to you. Power World was hot for about 3 months. And unfortunately, they fucked up because they launched and the game didn't have crossplay. That's the reason I stopped playing it. I liked it, but I didn't want to pay for the game because it was available on Game Pass. But the problem is Game Pass players couldn't play with people on console and PC because it was broken. They did fix it eventually, but it was too late. I'm gone. So what does it even matter? You're eliminating competition that doesn't exist anymore, unless the goal is to eliminate future competition. For that, Nintendo, you get a... Yeah, Nintendo said, we ain't forget. They spun the block, and to me, that's tacky. Crazy thing is, too, is WB never used the Nemesis system. Exactly. And because they won this patent, it could be a world where Nintendo just gets tired of making Pokemon games, and we never get another Monster Hunter or collector type game. Anti-consumer. Let me go in the sub box real quick. I gotta switch my account. I think that is anti-consumer. Oh wait, I went to the wrong one. Main account. That's my puppy. Yeah, GTA has some crazy patents to like realistic fluid animations and NPC behaviors and pathfinding. It's getting dangerous out there. Let's see. Sharp of Dreams official launch trailer. What is that? There's Digimon right there. I doubt there's gonna be too many crazy trailers. Wallpaper's fire. How you get that? Wallpaper engine on Steam. Have you read Absolute Martian Manhunter? I think I'm behind like 2 or 3 chapters. I just got the new Absolute Batman that came out today. I got the new Red Hood book too. There's a new Red Hood run that came out. I gotta read that, but I've been hearing that shit is ass, so I'm not too excited about it. I still said I was like, I'll judge it for myself. Yeah, I got some stuff I gotta read though. I gotta catch up on Martian Manhunter though. It's so ass. Please don't say that. They fucking at Apex Legends. What the fuck? Playing that shit, man. Night Rain. Batman comes out the 10th monthly. Wait, what? There's a new Batman that's out. It came out last week. It was pretty good. I liked it. It's like Batman meets Power Rangers. It's an Elseworld story. It's I forgot what it's called. It's only the first issue that's out. Let me see that Sims trailer. We ain't watching that. See, you see they're trying to fuse Superman and Batman universes in the next movie. Nah. Where you hear that from? Street saying the new Red Hood book is grade A ass. Yeah. Oh, I got the new Punisher too. I got to read that. Yeah, I got it though. I'm a judge for myself. Batman Eternal, is that what it's called? It's literally like Batman meets the Power Rangers. Nah, this ain't it. I forgot what the fuck it was called. I don't know. It came out last year. Last week. Batman book, comic. No, not Batman All In. I got that one too. Immortal Batman. I think that's what it's called. Immortal Batman. My brain is fried. I think that is what it's called. Yeah, it was this one. There's a new Elseworld Batman book. I got this one. I read this one. I liked it. It was pretty good. It's literally Power Rangers meet Batman. Yeah, this one. Do you like it? Have you read it? It's a new take on Batman, Elseworld type shit. Did you get the blind bag? Nah, I didn't. They had them in my store, but I didn't really care for it. But I did get the other one. The Robin design is so far. It's a fun read, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's just a fun read. Like, it didn't blow me away, but it was fun. Like, matter of fact, here it is right here. So like, that's the new Batman, and then a new Robin, and the new Nightwing. It's like they have like futuristic tech suits and shit. It's pretty cool. You get the Shredder. I got the Shredder book. I have not read it yet. I'm gonna get to it. My backlog. I'm trying to cut back because I got a lot of shit. You see the AirPods live translation. I did. I don't know if I'll get it day one, but it's nice to know that it's there. When my AirPods die, I'll probably get those ones, Cammy. I just don't know when I'll use them. But I'm not gonna lie. If you don't like with the new AirPods because it has live translation, if you're into big booty Latinas and you don't speak Spanish, just trying to put y'all onto the new tech. You got live translations now. Shape of Dreams. What's this shit? Nah. Looks okay, but it's another like dungeon crawler. When are you gonna make your way to Galaxy of Comics? They asked about you last time I went. When the last time you went? My girl keeps trying to get me to go out there. We just haven't gotten around to going out there. They have some nice collector, but I'm gonna get out there eventually. It just I have one close to my house, so like I have no reason to drive out there unless I'm looking for something specific. So like if I go there, it's gonna be because I'm looking for something rare. But I am gonna make my way out there eventually. Yeah, I'm good off this. How about PS4 niggas getting rivals? We don't care. Y'all can have it. We don't play it anymore. Shout out to, what is this? Active Matter. What is this? Last time I went was Saturday. You must live near it. Another gun game. Hanging upside down. You have to upgrade your phone too for the AirPods, by the way. So the AirPods don't actually do the live translation. It's your phone's chip doing the translation. I'm not getting that shit, bro. I'm not upgrading my phone. There was nothing on the iPhone 17 worth getting. I'll wait for the fold. This is increasing gun violence. Yeah, we can't look at this no more. Oh, this is an Acclaim game. It's from the showcase. Katana. Oh my God. All I need my phone for is the call and text. If it still do that, I'm cool. Too many guns and balls, man. I'm finna get on Metal Gear. Fuck this shit. Let's get on a game. What's this? James Gunn says Man of Tomorrow is a Lex Luthor and Superman movie. It's a story about Lex Luthor and Superman having to work together to a certain degree against a much bigger threat. So they're basically setting up the Justice League type shit. Tight shit. What's the threat though?